begging for a field trip.
I've heard good things.
Oh, yeah. The Adena or Hopewell people, whichever one built it.
You want to say anything?
For a brother of mine.
Huh?
For a brother of mine who's blind now. I just found out that.
Alrighty. Can you hear me again? Is your skin crawling yet? Okay. Alright, we're good. Alright, round dance. Redbird.
Your volume is very good, by the way. I could hear you all the way over there quite distinctly. Okay, cool.
Alright. Let my lovely head staff get a drink real quick. As soon as they are ready, we will get started. Round dance. This is a social dance. That means everybody dances. Grab somebody and bring them in. Just kidding.
In an hour, yell and say something about watching an hour. Okay.
Alrighty. If you don't come in with somebody, turn around and grab somebody and then come in. You don't have to know what you're doing. You just got to be able to follow along. Are we ready? I got to quit doing that. Holy. Headman, head lady. Good. Okay. Oh, there he is. Standing right in front of me. You'd think I'd see you. Alrighty. Round dance. Redbird. Take it away. Don't be shy. That's a simple side step. Anybody can do it. Looks like we got 2 circles. More 2 circles. Can we get enough people for 3? Thank you guys for coming out.
I just told Georgie and TJ about it. I was basically like dying of overheating because how would you feel about barefoot being allowed in our army? No? Not allowed? Okay. That's why I consulted with you. What?
Huh? What? Executive decision. All right. Fire River. Final question. Intertribal. Get 'em moving, get 'em scooting. Yes, you are correct. All right. Fire River, whenever you're ready. Head man, head lady, you hydrated? Working on it? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Caleb on my lap right now.
This thing does not like me. I ain't even kidding. Alrighty, here we go. Intertribal. Fire River. Take it away. Intertribal, everybody dance. Intertribal, come in and dance. good song. Catch your breath for a second. Got a couple announcements for you. Oops. Oopsie. Redbird, you're on deck. Or no, you're up. You're up. That's what it is. There you go. All right. So we got the 50-50 going around right now.
That's on the list.
50-50, Miss Nell Orndorff. I don't know where she's at. Can't miss her. She's selling 50-50s over at the registration tent, I believe. We also got the raffle going on. We're selling tickets over there along with the Pendleton Shaw. I believe it has a value of over $100. They're raffling that off. We also have fry bread over there. For dancers and singers, we'll be breaking here in an hour for lunch or dinner, 4 p.m. Last song will be about 3:50. Next grand entry is at 5 tentative. Well, we're going to do another intertribal, I believe. Bear with me. I'm trying to think. Yep, sounds good to me. All right, intertribal, Redbird. song. Woo, barn burner. Get you some drinks real quick. We're going to go back over to Fire River. We're going to have a couple stories here in a little bit. Coming right up here shortly. We'll do drum's choice. Whatever the drum wants to do, that's what we'll get. Simple enough.
Oh my. I'm running out of coke. Got a goose whistle!
I'll tell you a quick story real quick. A couple friends of mine. Two Cherokee boys, you know, on the res. They decided to take a trip to the big New York City. You know, never been off the res before, all nervous, see this big city for the first time. They see a hot dog cart, and they both get real excited. It's a hot dog, all right. So they both go over there, and they both buy one. And the oldest one, he opens it up. He looks astonished. He says, "Hey, brother, what part of the dog did you get?"
Oh.
All right.
We will chant dirges for that one.
You know, Mr. Tim, do you know how to tell if someone is a pessimist?
How?
Their blood type's B negative.
That's right. You're right.
I know, I'm trying. Are we ready? Intertribal? Intertribal. Intertribal. All skate, everybody dance. Intertribal. Everybody dance. Everybody dance.
I
Good song. We're going to do... Actually, it's about perfect timing. Thank you, fellas and ladies. We're going to have...
How do you say your last name? Tim Samandel.
We're going to have Tim Samandel give you a couple stories real quick. Keep you entertained. Mr. Tim.
Thank you, CJ. Bonjour. Yes, I'm Tim Samandel of the northern Great Lakes area of Michigan and Ontario, adopted Ojibwe. And I think the sound system is still working. Thank you. I'd like to share with you two stories of the Algonquian Woodlands people of the maritime region of eastern Canada and the state of Maine. In this instance, the Penobscot, Maliseet, Passamaquoddy, and the Micmacs. These are close kin to my adopted Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi nations of Michigan. But a few words by way of introduction about these stories. The Native American, following the pace of his or her own time, still lives connected to the nurturing moon of mythology. Mysterious but real power dwells in nature, in mountains, rivers, rocks, even pebbles. White people may consider these inanimate objects, but to the Native American they are enmeshed in the web of the universe, pulsating with life and potent with medicine. The world of these myths is a dramatical world, a world of actions, of forces, of conflicting powers. In every phenomenon of nature, it sees the collision of these powers. Mythical perception is always impregnated with these emotional qualities. And I'm quoting from the author here by way of introduction. The two stories in question here are entitled The Corn Mother, a creation story from the Penobscot Nation of Maine, and Gooseclop Defeats the Water Monster from the Maliseet, Passamaquoddy, and Micmac nations of Maine. What the buffalo represented to the nomadic tribes of the plains, corn was to the planting people of the east and the southwest. Corn was the all-nourishing sacred food, the subject of innumerable legends and the central theme of many rituals. Derived from a wild grass called teocintli, corn was planted in Mexico's Teocuan Valley as early as 8,000 years ago. The oldest corn found north of the Mexican-American border was discovered in New Mexico's Bat Cave, and this was about 5,500 years old. In essence, early on, the corn plant would become, for this reason, virtually a sacred plant to many of the Southwest and the woodlands nations of the Great Lakes area. And so this is the story of the Corn Mother of the Penobscot Nation of Maine. When Quebec, the All-Maker, lived on Earth, there were no people yet. But one day, when the sun was high, a youth appeared and called him, "Uncle, brother of my mother." This young man was born from the foam of the waves, foam quickened by the wind and warmed by the sun. It was the motion of the wind and the moistness of the water and the sun's warmth which gave him life. Warmth above all, because warmth is life. And the young man lived with Quebec and became his chief helper. Now, after these two powerful beings had created all manner of things, there came to them as the sun was shining at high noon, a beautiful girl. She was born of the wonderful earth plant, and of the dew, and of the warmth. Because a drop of dew fell on a leaf and was warmed by the sun, and the warming sun is life, this girl came into being from the green living plant, from moisture, and from warmth. I am love, said the maiden. I am a strength giver. I am the nourisher. I am the provider of men and animals. They all love me. Then Closcobe thanked the great mystery above for having sent them a maiden. The youth, the great nephew, married her, and the girl conceived and thus became first mother. And Closcobe, the great uncle who teaches humans all they need to know, taught their children how to live. Then he went away to dwell in the north, from which he will return sometime when he is needed. Now the people increased and became numerous. They lived by hunting, and the more people there were, the less game they found. They were hunting it out, and as these animals decreased, starvation came upon the people. And First Mother pitied them. The little children came to First Mother and said, "We are hungry, feed us." But she had nothing to give them, and she wept. She told them, "Be patient. I will make some food, then your little bellies will be full." But she kept weeping. Her husband asked, "How can I make you smile? How can I make you happy?" She said, "There is only one thing that will stop my tears." "What is it?" asked her husband. "It is this. You must kill me." He replied, shocked, "I could never do that." She said, "You must, or I will go on weeping and grieving forever." Then the husband traveled far to the end of the earth. To the north he went, to ask the great instructor, his uncle Closcobe, what he should do. "You must do what he wants. What she wants, you must kill her," said Closcobe. Then the young man went back to his home, and it was his turn to weep. But First Mother said, "Tomorrow at high noon you must do it. And after you have killed me, let two of our sons take hold of my hair and drag my body over that empty patch of earth. Let them drag me back and forth over every part of the patch until all my flesh has been torn from my body. Afterwards, take my bones, gather them up, and bury them in the middle of this clearing. Then leave that place." She smiled and said, "Wait 7 moons and then come back. And you will find my flesh there, flesh given out of love, and it will nourish and strengthen you forever and ever." So it was done. The husband slew his wife and her sons, praying, dragged her body back to and fro as she had commanded, until her flesh covered the earth. Then he took up her bones and buried them in the middle of the field. Weeping loudly, they went away. When the husband and his children and his children's children came back to that place after 7 moons had passed, they found the earth covered with tall, green, tousled plants. The plant's fruit, corn, was First Mother's flesh, given so that the people might live and flourish. And they partook of First Mother's flesh and found it sweet beyond words. Following her instructions, they did not eat all, but put many kernels back into the earth. In this way, her flesh and spirit renewed themselves every 7 months, generation after generation. And at the spot where they had burnt First Mother's bones, there grew another plant, broad-leafed and fragrant. It was First Mother's breath, and they heard her spirit talking, "Burn this up and smoke it. It is sacred. It will clear your minds, help your prayers, and gladden your hearts." And First Mother's husband called the first plant Skarmunal, corn, and the second plant Utamurwaya, tobacco. "Remember," he told the people, "and take good care of First Mother's flesh, because it is her goodness become substance. Take good care of her breath, because it is her love turned into smoke. Remember her, and think of her whenever you eat, whenever you smoke this sacred plant, because she has given her life that you might live. Yet she is not dead. She lives. In undying love, she renews herself again and again." This is the tale of Corn Mother. And the second and last story is from a creation story of the Passamaquoddy, Micmac, and Maliseet of Maine. Glooskap the hero fights the water monster. Glooskap yet lives, somewhere at the southern edge of the world. He never grows old, and he will last as long as this world lasts. Sometimes Glooskap gets tired of running around the world, ruling the animals, regulating nature, instructing people how to live. Then he tells us, "I'm tired of it. Goodbye, I'm going to go make myself die now." He paddles off in his magic white canoe and disappears in misty clouds. But he always comes back. He cannot abandon the people forever, and they cannot live without him. Glooskap is a spirit, a medicine man, a sorcerer. He can make men and women smile. He can do anything. Glooskap made all the animals, creating them to be peaceful and useful to humans. When he formed the first squirrel, it was as big as a whale. "What would you do if I let you loose in the world?" Glooskap asked, and the squirrel attacked a big tree, chewing it to pieces in no time. "You are too destructive for your size," said Glooskap, and we made the squirrel small. The first beaver also was as big as a whale, and it built a dam that flooded the country from horizon to horizon. Glooskap said, "You will drown all the people if I let you loose like this." Glooskap tapped the beaver on the back, and it shrank to its present size. The first moose was so tall that it reached to the sky and looked altogether different from the way it looks now. It trampled everything in its path. Forests, mountains, everything. "You'll ruin everything," Glooskap said. "You'll step on people and kill them." Glooskap tapped the moose on the back and made it small, but the moose refused to become smaller, so Glooskap killed it and recreated it in a different size and with a different look. In this way, Glooskap made everything as it should be. Glooskap also created a village and taught the people there everything they needed to know. They were happy hunting and fishing. Men and women were happy making love. Children were happy playing. Parents cherished their children, and children respected their parents. All was well as Glooskap had made it. The village had one spring, the only source of water, far and wide. And this spring always flowed with pure, cold water, but one day the spring ran dry. Only a little bit of slimy ooze issued from it. It stayed dry even in the fall when the rains came, and in the spring when the snows melted. The people wondered, "What should we do? We cannot live without water." The wise men and elders held a council and decided to send a man north to the source of the spring to see why it had run dry. This man walked a long time till at last he came to a village. The people there were not like humans. They had webbed hands and feet. Here the brook widened out. There was some water in it, not much, but a little, though it was slimy, yellowish, and stinking. The man was thirsty from his walk and asked to be given a little water, even if it was bad. "We cannot give you any water," the people with the webbed hands and feet said, "unless our great chief permits it. He wants all the water for himself."
You want to finish MC?
"Where is your chief?" asked the man.
You want to finish being MC?
"You must follow the brook further up," they told him.
You could do it, though.
The man walked on, and at last he met the big
You're
chief.
doing a good job. Thank you.
When he saw the big chief, he trembled with fright because the chief was a monster so huge that if one stood at his feet, one could not see the chief's head. The monster filled the whole valley from end to end. He had dug himself a huge hole and dammed it up so that all the water in it was in it and none could flow into the stream bed. And he had fouled the water and made it poisonous so that the stinkiness covered its slimy surface.
All right.
The monster had a mile-wide, grinning mouth going from ear to ear. His dull yellow eyes stared out of his head like huge pine knots. His body was bloated and covered with warts as big as mountains. The monster stared dully at the man with his protruding eyes and finally said in a fearsome croak, "Little man, what do you want?" The man was terrified, but he said, "I came from a village far downstream. Our only spring ran dry because you are keeping all the water for yourself. We would like you to let us have some of this water. Also, please don't muddy it up so much." The monster blinked at the man a few times. Finally he croaked, "Do as you please, do as you please. I do not care, I do not care. If you want water, go elsewhere." The man said, "But we need the water. The people are dying of thirst." The monster replied, "I do not care, I do not care. Do not bother me, do not bother me. Go away, or I will swallow you up." The monster opened his mouth wide from ear to ear, and inside it the man could see the many things that the creature had killed. The monster gulped a few times and smacked his lips with a noise like thunder. At this, the man's courage broke, and he turned and ran away as fast as he could.
We don't have power. I don't know where we're going to get light.
Back at his village, the man told the people, nothing can be done. If we complain, this monster will swallow us up. He will kill us all. The people were in despair. What shall we do? They cried. Now, Glooskap knows everything that goes on in the world, even before it happens. He sees everything with his inward eye. He said, I must set things right. I have to get the water for the people. Thus, Glooskap girded himself for war. He painted his body with paint as red as blood. He made himself 12 feet tall. He used 2 huge clam shells for his earrings. He put 100 black eagle feathers. And 100 white eagle feathers in his scalp lock. He painted yellow rings around his eyes. He twisted his mouth into a snarl and made himself look ferocious. He stamped and the earth trembled. He uttered his fearful war cry, and it echoed and re-echoed from all the mountains. He grasped a huge mountain in his hand, a mountain composed of flint, and from it he made himself a single sharp knife, sharp as weasel's teeth. Now I am going, he said, striding forth among thunder and lightning, with mighty eagles circling above him. Thus Glooskap came to the village of the people with the webbed hands and feet. I want water, he told them. Looking at him, they were afraid. They brought him a little muddy water. I think I'll get more and cleaner water, he said. Glooskap went upstream and confronted the monster. I want clean water, he said, a lot of it for the people downstream. The monster responded, ho, 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 all the waters are mine. All the waters are mine. Go away, or I will kill you. You slimy lump of mud, cried Glooskap. We'll see who gets killed. They fought. The mountain shook. The earth split open. The swamp smoked and burst into flames. Mighty trees were shivered into splinters. The monster opened his huge mouth wide to swallow Glooskap. But Glooskap made himself taller than the tallest tree, and even the monster's mile-wide mouth was too small for him. Glooskap now seized his great flint knife and slit the monster's bloated belly. From the wound gushed a mighty stream, a roaring river, tumbling, rolling, foaming down, gouging out for itself a vast deep bed, flowing by the village and onto the great sea to the east. This should be enough water for the people, said Glooskap. He grasped the monster and squeezed him in his mighty palm, squeezed and threw him away, flinging him into the swamp. Glooskap had squeezed this great creature into a small bullfrog, and ever since, the bullfrog's skin has been wrinkled because Glooskap squeezed him so hard. Megwitch to you all. Megwitch.
You decided not to do that.
I don't have internet.
Thank you, Mr. Tim. All right. We are going to fix the volume. I didn't realize it was down that low. Let's try this. Let's see here. Oh, no, too much. There we go. Is that better? Can you... All right, we're going to do the 50-50. Get your red tickets, Grand prize is $81. $81 going home with you if you are the winner. Red tickets. Red tickets, 50-50. Here we go. Alrighty, the 50-50 winner is 177346. Bingo! Well, I hear a bingo. Oh, here we go. Alrighty.
Yes.
There'll be another 50-50 this evening.
Yes. 346.
Yep.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we got about a half hour before break. Let's get some intertribals in, keep them moving. Keep them dancing all through the night. Alright, let's see, I don't remember who's up. Who sang last? Rob, did you guys sing last? Okay. Redbird, you're up.
Yeah.
Redbird, drum call. Here we go. Rolling. All right, 2 in a row. Intertribals. Redbird first. Fire River, you're on deck. Redbird.
There's 3 people watching. Go ahead, pick up.
Hey!
song, Fire River, Intertribal. right, good song. Oh, that one. Can't breathe. Yeah, no, mine too. We got 15 minutes to kill. All right. Well, so we'll do like 23 push-ups. That should get us about 2. Oh no, we did that already. All right, Redbird. How about Ricky? No more talking. No more ideas. No more ideas. Okay, Intertribal. We got about 15 minutes before we do dinner break. During break, we're going to have Miss... I'm going to try and say this right because I mess up names. Bonnie Tomasetti, I believe, is how I got that out. Hold on. Oh, wait. I got it. Bonnie Turtlefoot. During dinner is going to tell stories for us. No, no, that one doesn't work. Ignore the little speakers. We had technical issues, and we are native, so it didn't work well. I asked if we could hit it with a stick. They said no. All right, Intertribal, Redbird. My brain.
I think it's crazy. I know this song. Ricky.
Oh!
song. Good song, good song. It's about that time, so... No, not quite 15 minutes, but, you know, close enough. All right. The quicker you make it, the quicker we break. Just think about that. It's all right. Yeah. Okay. Say something. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. We got one more song, one more intertribal, and then we're gonna break for dinner for our dancers and singers, wherever you may be.
Daddy. A candy song.
We'll do that later. All right. Let me tell you a word of wisdom while they get a song over here. Okay. Words of wisdom. Never, under any circumstances, take a sleeping pill and a laxative on the same night. True story. True story. Yeah. Ooh. I can't say what I could say, but insert. All right. Words of wisdom. Shins are a device used to find objects in the dark. Thank you, brother. Here's a good one. Tell a person there's 4 million stars in the sky. They believe you. Tell them the paint is wet. Suddenly you're a liar.
I want to eat those.
No. Ah. You guys ready over there? Last song for the afternoon session. Fire River. No, stop. Beautiful song. Thank you, Fire Rivers. All right, everybody. It's come to that point in the day when we must eat because we are native. And that is our favorite pastime, eating. We're going to have Ms. Bonnie Turtlefoot telling you stories while we're on break. Second grand entry will be at 5 p.m. And we are going until it gets too dark or too cold, whatever comes first. Probably too dark. Okay. My boy says cold, so... for dancers, if you don't know where to go, dancers, singers, head over to the registration booth. We'll point you in the right direction. Until that time, this is me signing off until I have to talk to you again. All right, here you go, Miss Bonnie.
You got the mic for the next hour if you want it.
Thank you, CJ. My native name is Turtlefoot. I got that for walking like a turtle, and also making turtle feet necklaces. I'm very happy to be here, invited here. And the first story I'd like to tell is Coyote